Hello and welcome to my channel, Lux to O. Today I wanted to share with you 3 fragrances that I think are wickedly good. They are designer fragrances and there are 3. 2 are from the same house. I don't usually want to do that, but I couldn't help myself this time. These are great for fall and winter. And let me tell you about a goodie. And the goodie one that I'm going to tell you about is by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is their Scandal La Perfume. It's an oriental floral fragrance for women. It was launched in 2022. It has jasmine, caramel, salt, and vanilla. I would also add gourmand. Instead of just an oriental floral, I do think it's almost an oriental floral gourmand fragrance for women. The caramel in the fragrance has an edibleness to it. Absolutely lovely. It's smooth and the vanilla is beguiling and very comforting. The jasmine adds a bit of that romantic allure that we can expect from jasmine. It will last approximately 5 to 6 hours on me and maybe even longer, but I can just no longer smell it. It also has an excellent projection. The newest in their Scandal range of fragrances is Scandal Absolu. I did a dedicated review for this one, but I did want to just show you the bottle, which I think is beautiful. I love the gradient, the kind of ombre effect that this one has. And this one is fall, winter, spring appropriate, definitely. It is feminine. Mentioned I already did a dedicated review. It's a creamy vanilla that is very enjoyable. The bottle is very pretty as well. The difference is in this Scandal versus the Le Parfume is that the Scandal Absolu does include the note of fig in it, and it's very pleasant. Sometimes I can find fig to be a bit sharp, but this is actually very pleasant. Some people may comment and think that the bottles are a little tacky on the Jean-Paul Gaultier bottles. The one thing I would say is when I first saw them, I thought they were kind of tacky too, which almost led me to not even trying something from the brand. However, now that I've owned them and have really enjoyed them, I don't find them tacky, I just find them very unique. And when you see them sitting anywhere, a store, on your dresser, you immediately know what the fragrance is and who it is by. So if he hoped to capture our attention, he certainly did do that with the legs on the bottle for the Scandal. The next fragrance I want to share with you is the Sweet Treat with a 2021 introduction. It's not an oldie but goodie, but it is certainly a sweet treat. And it is perfect for fall, winter, and fantastic for this time of year. It is sweet, and this is by Jean-Paul Gaultier, LaBelle Le Parfume. It was created by Quentin Biche and Sonia Constant. It's a warm amber vanilla designed for women. It opens with a fruitiness and a pear, making this a fresh start. The heart note is a tonka bean. The base notes is an absolutely delectable, yummy, warm, comforting vanilla scent. Now, when we're talking about pear, I get more of the feeling of a caramelized pear, which I've done before in desserts, and that's what I'm smelling in this version of the LaBelle. It's strange, but after a couple of minutes, I do smell a coffee note in here. Now, if you go and look it up, it does not say it has a coffee note in it, and it's not super strong, but I definitely get it after a couple of minutes. It's long-lasting with a strong projection, which I have found is the case with many of Jean-Paul Gaultier's fragrances. This lingers on your skin long after it has been projecting off of your skin. It's sure to make an impression on a date. If you don't like compliments and you don't like drawing attention, then this is one that you may not want to add to your collection, but it's certainly worth a try. When last I checked at the time of this video, the 1.7 ounce can be found, it's a 50 ml, can be had for less than $90. The 3.4 ounces, which is what this bottle is that I have, 100 ml, can be purchased for less than $95. So you're better off more for your money if you go for the larger size. I think this is a great fragrance and one that I can definitely see wearing around Halloween. The next perfume I wanted to include in this truly wickedly good scents for Halloween would be Hypnotic Poison. I have both the EDT, which is this, and the EDP. And this is the body lotion that came into a gift set that I purchased from FragranceNet. You can find gift sets now for Christmas and for Mother's Day and around Valentine's Day. After that, I think it gets a little bit harder to find those gift sets. And when I purchased it, the gift set had both the EDT and the lotion in the same nice box. And that did come from FragranceNet, but I believe you can find it on Joma Shop and maybe even at Max Aroma. Poison, Hypnotic Poison, the EDP, looks like it's been discontinued. However, I have still been able to find it, and when I called Joma Shop to find out if Hypnotic Poison EDT, and that's the dark red bottle, was discontinued, they told me it was not. Even though Christian Dior, when I called them, told me that it had been discontinued. But I am finding it, and it still smells wonderful. And Joma Shop explained it. I believe they source it from a different factory. I'm not sure how that works. But it is a wonderful scent, and I've not had a problem with it. I prefer the EDP only because it seems to be a little bit darker. It's a sweet, spicy, oriental vanilla fragrance for women that was launched in 1998. Since then, of course, there have been various flankers, and also it has been reformulated. And no, it's not as long-lasting as it was back then, but it is still a wickedly delicious-smelling perfume with this absolutely wicked cool bottle. I think that when you see the EDT with the lotion, that would be a good time to purchase the fragrance. If you do want the EDP, certainly do that. I've not seen the EDP offered with the lotion in a gift set, but it's absolutely beautiful. It is that deeper, darker version of Poison, I feel. And the top notes in that EDP is coconut, plum, and apricot. The middle notes, Brazilian rosewood, jasmine, caraway, tuberose, rose, and lily of the valley. I don't really get a caraway in it, but that's what's listed. Base notes, vanilla, almond, sandalwood, and musk. With the EDP and somewhat with the EDT, which is here, I do find that there is a slight hint of licorice. I happen to adore that, and that's what I get stronger in the EDP, which is probably why I prefer it just a little bit more. Like I said, long-lasting, great projection. The vanilla almond are the stars of the show. It's like when you spray this, it is like having a sexy cloak around you. I'd say try before you buy. Some people do prefer this version, which is the EDT. And just to make you aware, they do have the Poison Girl Unexpected. They also have Poison Girl and Pure Poison. And if you're interested in those, you may just want to look up the notes. And Poison Girl is still on the DIOR website. And the Poison Girl Unexpected is not, but I did find mine at various locations. Do not, though, sleep on the body lotion when you can find it. This is my backup bottle. I am one of those girls and I don't want to be without it. And I don't see the body lotion offered very much. So I hope you enjoyed this video of my favorite 3 designer sweet treats for Halloween. Please join me again in a future video, like and subscribe, and comment in the section below and let me know what else you would like to see. If you would like me to go into more detail about the various poisons, such as the Poison Girl Unexpected, Poison Girl Pure Poison, just let me know. And thank you for joining me. Goodbye.